What's up, guys? Hey. Morning. Hello. What's up? Can you guys hear me? Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou. Yeah. First of all, I'm sorry my voice sounds a bit fucked up. Still a bit tired from everything that's been going on these few days, but I'm alive. Oh, dude, I gotta tell you guys a story. Let's get right into it. But before that, I'll just introduce myself real quick. What's up, guys? It's your favorite. What does it start off with? Fuck, my brain is okay. What's up, guys? It's your favorite Dr. Gladiator Hitman Assassin, a VTuber, Axel Syrios here. Today we're gonna be doing some cheeky Zatsudan, and I need to upload my schedule quickly. I've like made it. I just need to like upload it and edit some bits out. But hey, what's up? Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou gozaimasu. Dude, you remember, like, man, guys, thank you so much for all the support. Love everything that you gave us on the 6-month anniversary or half-year anniversary on my POV and Altair and Dez's POV as well. You guys are all fucking lovely. Thank you so much. It was like really cool in that stream. I was like hella tired. I don't know if some of you guys could tell, but I was like super tired. But then, like, the adrenaline took over halfway through, right? So it didn't really seem like I was as tired. Like, yeah. Invalid username. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Got inspired and made burgers yesterday. Dude, I hope it wasn't raw, man. Hope it wasn't raw. I mean, I had to finish I need to finish cooking that patty in like 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes or something, so. But yeah, whatever. I mean, the patty was too thick. I knew it was gonna be raw, but I try to kind of like play it through. Because the patties that I usually cook are like much thinner than that. But I was like, you know what? This looks pretty fucking cute. It was like a thick patty. I was like, it looks sexy. You know, I might as well. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've been making burgers for a while, so I've been making them for about 2 years, 3 years. So yeah, obviously, I mean, like, they're usually like not even a full centimeter, the patty that I used to fuck around with. You know, they're like 0.7 or 0.6 centimeters. I mean, I like thin patties as well than thick patties, honestly. Thin patties, I like them more. But yeah, it was still on the thicker end, though, I'd say. 0.6 to 0.7 millimeter, I think, is like on the thick side. Did you say thick, homo? Hell yes, I did. I did say thick. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the big patty is made for oven. Not only that, but for you could bring like a, what do you call it? It needs to be on an actual grill so you can like trap the heat in, right? Or I need like a lid for like the pan, but then like it reflects, so like I couldn't use it. And I know you guys were like, oh no, the reflection of the stove, but come on, it's just like a silhouette of me looking like a human. Like, it can't be that bad, chat. Come on, I was like, you know, I said to manager, look, it's not that bad. I look like a fucking human. What about that, huh? Like, what about it? It's not gonna do anything. And they're like, yeah, you're right. You just look like a fucking human. Yes, I am a human. A human. Yes, I'm a human. What? Since when did I say I wasn't a human? You're a dingo. No, I'm not a dingo. I'm a human. Hey, Pleochrome, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Please use this to buy strepsils and use Worcestershire. Oh, I can't read it. Oh my. How do I read it? Worcestershire. Dude, okay, you know what? I'm gonna fucking give me a second. I'm gonna like go to Google and Google Translate. Okay, and then I'm gonna put in how the fuck do I spell it? If I can listen to someone say it, then I'll be able to say it. But if it's just like read it out and do it. All right, let's see. How do I? Worcestershire. That's how Google Translate is saying it. Worcestershire. Is it? Worcestershire. I don't even know if that's fucking Worcestershire. Oh, it sounds so stupid. It sounds so stupid. Worcestershire. But yeah, what was I talking about anyways? I forgot. But yes, no, I am a human. So like, yeah, I was like cool with it. Honestly though, what do you guys like more? Thin patty or thick patties? I like them both, but like thin patties, not so much of the juice comes out of the patty. It's more like a crusty, you know, thin layer of meat, which adds just like, what do you call it? It's like a snack. Thin patty is like a snack that you can grab. Like, for example, McDonald's patty. They're like medium. Let's make them the medium, okay? Like, you know those, like, pressed patties? They have, like, the thin crust? Like those. A thick patty, though, is what I used to work with. But it was, like, 0.6, like, or 0.7 millimeter, like I said. I mean 0.6, 0.7 centimeters. Is what I was meant to say. And lots of juice. Lots of juice. And, not only that, but I liked lamb patties more than beef patties, matter of fact. And what the patties that I used to like is it's just not a normal patty. They used to mix other stuff with the patty. So it's not just like 100% lamb and stuff or 100% beef. They'll have a certain percentage of like relish mixed into the patty itself. And that was really nice. I used to like that. The lamb patty goes really nice with the avocado and pineapple. So if you guys, you know, saw the pineapple and avocado burger I made, give it a shot. It was actually really good. The funny thing is that Mane-san, both of them told me that, you know, the burger was actually really good. They told me the first bite into it, really nice, and they really loved it and they were eating it. But then when they got to the middle, they were like, oh shit, this shit's like raw. Can't eat it. So they were like... But yeah, they both told me that the first bite, like, you know, the first couple of bites, they were like, holy shit, you should actually, like, start your own burger store. Yeah. Well, if you know, HOLOSTARS-EN or just Holo-EN in general gets to do, like, what do you call it? Like a cafe event or, like, a collab with, let's just say, some diner or whatever, right? Anywhere in America or Japan or just anywhere in the world. Or even in a convention, if we ever do get to do something cool like that, I know what I'm gonna be, you know. I'll have my burger out there. I'll be like, can you do this burger? And then, like, that would be really cool, right? Because, like, I've seen, like, a lot of, you know, those cafes here in Japan, like Square Enix Cafe. I've seen Monster Hunter Cafe and stuff, Final Fantasy XIV Cafe, Grand Blue Fantasy Cafe. I even went to Roppongi the other day with my, well, no, was it Roppongi? I don't know. It's, like, somewhere near the Sky Tower in Japan. I went to check out the... Well, Mane-sans, they were like, hey, actually, you want to come check out the, like, the Holo Cafe booth thingy that they're doing at, like, the Sky? I was like, okay, I'll go check it out. I didn't order anything because I was, like, really full on that day. I had dinner, and it was, like, after dinner that we went to just have a look. Asakusa, I think it's Asakusa, but yeah, it's somewhere around there. Yeah, it's like when I went to Asakusa with my Mane-sans. I talked about it, right? On the same day I went there, we went to check out that place, and yeah, Tokyo Skytree Town. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. I got to see some of the, you know, JP Girl Senpai have their stuff out. And I was like, wow, I wish we get to do something cool like this one day. So I'm looking forward to it if we get to do it ever. Yeah. Hey, Crush Me, thank you so much for the 5 membership gifts, man. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Crush you with these thighs of mine. Sexy, thick thighs. Hey, Mio-san, thank you so much for the 5 membership gifts. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Crumb, thank you so much for the super chat. Mr. Aji. Well, I don't know what Mr. Aji. Well, let me look it up. Is this like a manga or something? Mr. Aji. Oh, it's an anime. Oh, no, a manga. No, I've never read this. This looks really old, though. The only cooking anime that I have actually properly watched is, not gonna lie, gonna be Shokugeki no Soma. Because, you know, I'm a youngling, right? I'm a youngling. I watched Shokugeki no Soma. But then my dad told me about this cooking anime that there was, that he used to watch when he was a kid. And there was a song. But I've never watched it. I've never watched it, okay? I've never watched it. But he told me the song of the anime was called, was by Dean. And it's called Kimi Sae Ireba, I think. I think you guys might know it. Kimi Sae Ireba. You know that one? You know that song? Not too sure if you guys know it. I only know it because my dad used to listen to it. A really good song. Really good song. Amazing cool. Yeah, it's like... Sounds familiar. Yeah, I don't know. I've never watched it myself, so... Yeah. Is it Yakitate Japan? I'm not too sure, but yeah. Theoretically, you should have won because you made guac fries and a burger all from scratch, and that is respected. 11 out of 10 winning. Thank you. Thank you, Tsukiko. I mean, I wouldn't want you guys to get sick, though, with all the non-cooked meat. I was in the bush. I mean, hey, it was good, right? I mean, here's the thing. Right? I think it actually made it better. It actually made it funnier. It actually made it funnier, right? Because I knew that it wasn't gonna be cooked, but I was like, fuck it, you know, we're gonna tank through it. But the fries, that was like the first time I made fries from scratch. I've never made fries from scratch, and when I ate it, it wasn't that bad, but I think I needed to fix up on something maybe next time I do it. So for example, one thing I could fix up on, I could have cooked the bacon with the fries from the very start. After I had cooked them on the pan, obviously, because if I do put, you know, non-cooked bacon in, it's just gonna fucking splash everywhere, right? It's dangerous, so I have to cook it first. And Mane-san said, I made 2 different batches, right? One with bacon in the oil, and one without bacon in the oil. And they said the one with bacon in the oil tasted much better. It actually had, like, the grease and the flavor of the bacon. And I think that is why KFC fries back in the day was loved so much. Now, this is what my dad told me, because he used to work at KFC when I was like a teen, right? And he told me that back in the days, what KFC used to do was that they used to cook the fries together with the chicken, the oil that the chicken, like, that's what they used to do, you know? The chicken, the oil that, you know, cooked the chicken, they used to reuse that and cook the fries. So the fries would have this nice chicken flavor, but now they don't. Now they don't do that anymore. Now they, you know, do it separately. And the reason why, now never do this at home because it's very dangerous, but the reason why KFC chicken tastes so damn fucking good compared to, you know, normal fried chicken, the reason why is because they pressure fry it. Now, never do it at home because normal pressure cookers are not, you know, meant to use oil in them, but pressure frying chicken actually tastes much better. They don't even double fry it. They just pressure fry it. That's what my dad told me. So I was like, oh, really? Because he said he tried it, you know, a normal fryer and a pressure fryer, and there's just a huge difference. I don't know why, but there just is. So, yeah. Don't do it, though. Never do it. Never do it at home. I'm just saying, never do it at home, because it's very dangerous. Yeah. KFC fries. Yeah, KFC has fries. They don't have fries? Yeah. Hey, yo, Jen J, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Aniki, I posted my Alice-chan photo shoot on Twitter. Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta check it out. Hope you're able to see it. I haven't checked out my art tag these couple of few days because I've been, like, so fucking tired. Talk about that later, too. But thank you so much. I'll go like it if I find it. Thank you, Jen J. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, yo. Hey, yo, Magni's Juicy Toes. Thank you so much for the super chat. Talking about Magni. Magni and Altera is going to be doing a karaoke stream in about, let's just say 45 minutes. I'm thinking of ending this stream, you know, about in 1 hour. Because, this is just meant to be like a super chat reading, kind of catching up with you guys. Not too long, you know. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for their karaoke, too. Make sure to go check it out. I'll like set up the redirect now. Actually, no, I'll just do it later. I'll just do it later. But yeah, it's like, what happened on that day, right? The night before that, you know, I did my like you know, 6-month anniversary stream on YouTube, and I was just fucking around doing this and that, and I was like, fuck, I can't sleep. I was like wide awake and I couldn't sleep. Next morning, I woke up. And I went to the cooking studio, and this was like at 9 a.m. because I had to get ready, right? So I got to the studio at 9 a.m., put my shit down, right? Went grocery shopping with my manager's son, right? Got to the studio, and it was like, okay, let's set up. And we had like about an hour and a half, right, to set up. And it was like 1 hour and a half. That's like more than enough, right? We're setting up, and then what fucking happened was that because the last time I went to stream, right, in a studio, Madison told me to bring my capture card, right? And she thought that I was gonna bring my capture card again, right? But then I didn't, because I didn't get asked for it, right? So I was like, I don't think I need to bring it. And then Madison's like, shit, we don't have a capture card. We can't. So we had everything else, like camera, tripod, everything. I was like, fuck, I don't have a capture card. So then we, she went to the nearest electrical store. And she went to get, like, a webcam for me. So that saved my ass. Once again, she came in clutch. Saved my ass, but... yeah, not for free, though. Not for free. Not for free, obviously. So that happened. And I was, like, super tired. But then when I, like, started streaming and getting ready, like, the adrenaline started kicking in. And, like, when I started... okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm, like, a little kid, okay? I'm, like, so appreciative of, like... just, like, anything in general, right? Honestly, because like I'm like a poor guy, right? I'm like a poor. I grew up being super poor, like a fucking poor kid who used to like never get presents and shit. So like I went to check my waiting room, right? Like 30 minutes, 20 minutes before the stream, and I saw like all these super chats and membership flowing in, and I was like, holy shit, yo, Mana-chan, look at this. And it's just like, so yeah, let's go, Axel, and you're like hyping me up. Hey, Bettle, what's up? Hi, Axel, what's up, Bettle? What is up, man? Hello, hello. You better, we gotta do some shit next time, man. I see a lot of people saying that they like the chaoticness of us two just shitting on each other, so we need to like do something in the future sometime soon. We'll cook something. Yeah, duo on something. Like a 1v1, man. Let the toxicity flow. We gotta. We gotta do something, yeah. Are you going to kill him? Well, maybe if he eats that burger that I cooked. Dude, I looked at it and I was like, yeah, I won't be able to. I had to cook it afterwards. I, like, cooked it. I had to, like, mince it up, pack it, to take it home. Wii Sports, the original, the OG. Dude, I love the fucking boxing game in Wii Sports, dude. Dude, when, like, yo, HOLOSTARS-EN boxing match when, man? Dude, like if we ever do an off collab, I am so down to do even if I get hurt, dude, I will be able to do, I'll be so interested in doing a fucking boxing match, but then I'm pretty sure Mane-san would be like, no, it's too dangerous, you can't do it. Boxing match, man. Boxing, dude, boxing match, baby. But you know what's scary about, like, fighting is, like, I have people who has fought, let's just say during high school or primary school, whatever, even if they're an adult. Like, maybe if you have boxing gloves, it doesn't hurt that much, but when you hit someone with your fucking fist, it hurts so... I was telling this to Mana-chan, and she was like, why do you know this stuff, Axel? I was like, I told you, I used to get in fights and stuff when I was in high school, but punching people with your knuckles hurts so much. It hurts. Hurts like a bitch. Because you're literally punching a bone, you know? You're literally punching a fucking bone when you're punching someone else, right? But, you know, like, you will know that people, like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys a good tip, okay? If you see someone with fucking huge knuckles, right? Huge knuckles on their hand, they've probably been in, like, a fair amount of fights. Don't fuck with them. People who has, like, fairly big knuckles, like, their hand, you know, it doesn't have to be big and stuff, but if they have, like, not fingertip, you know, the knuckles? If their knuckle is, like, kind of swollen and big, like, it means that they've been in fights. Actual fucking up in a fight. What do you mean? Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows, man? You never know until you try, you know? I wouldn't really recommend trying fighting, though, honestly. I know. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Bring a gun. Oh, dude. I think I don't know which game or which meme it was, but I remember like they're trying to fight square and fair, and then this guy just brings a gun and just starts fucking blasting everyone. I have a gun. Yeah, does that mean you have No, I don't have ginormous knuckles, but I guess my index finger and middle finger's knuckle is a bit wider than my other two knuckles. I don't know. It's the way I punch, maybe. Yeah. Well, I didn't fight that much. It was like, I don't know, a couple of times a year, maybe, even if I were to. Cause like I wasn't fighting someone every day. Come on, that doesn't happen in high school. It's like once in a while when your like friend gets bullied or you get bullied or like some fucking dick comes up to you and like is acting like a dick. You know, it's just a couple of times a year. Yeah, it's a couple of times a year. Look, it's nothing good. Having a fight during high school, there's nothing to be proud about. You know, it's just you. Like I'm just glad, or let's just say that. It's a good story for me because I didn't get injured, you know. It's like a, what do you call it? Like a triumph story for me, right? Because I learned a lot of stuff, you know, to stand up for others, you know, be kind and, you know, well, not really kind because I'm fighting other people, but you get the gist, right? But if I did seriously get injured, it wouldn't be a, you know, triumph story. It wouldn't be a cool story. It would just be like, hey, you know, don't do it, haha. But then because, you know, I was able to come through it. It was like cool for me. Yeah. Someone threw a peach at me in high school. Oh, dude. It's not really a peach, but I have another. I think I talked about this before in my Zatsudan. But my little brother, right? He just entered high school this year. Oh well, last year. Sorry, yeah, last year, and he got bullied by this kid in a fucking grade above him. Motherfucker's name was called Charlie. Dude, he really let himself get bullied by a fucking kid called Charlie. Can you believe it? So, like, yeah. This fucking kid called Charlie was bullying my brother. And I was like, did you stand up for yourself? My little brother's like, no, you know, I didn't. And I was like, what about your friends? What the fuck were they doing? And my little brother's like, oh, they were, like, playing handball. And I was like, you hang out with fucking bitches, man. You need to rethink the friends you hang out with. If your fucking friends don't stand up for you, then those friends are fucking bitches, man. And I was like, you know what? And you're a pussy yourself too. So I'm gonna come to school myself, and I'm gonna have a talk with that kid, so he doesn't fuck with you again. And my little brother was like, no, we don't do that. Him being a little bitch, obviously. So I was like, nope, I'm going. So I went to the school, you know, and it wasn't just to tell that kid off, honestly. I wanted to go say hi to my English teacher, and I was like, yo, I got like a really good job. Never told her what it was. Well, because I didn't even get to actually see her. Because I went there, and then one of the teachers, the English teachers, she was like, oh, you know, she hasn't been working here for like about a year now, so I don't know where she is now. It's very sad, because I would love to get in contact with her again and thank her for everything she did for me during high school. But yeah, so I went up. I was like waiting at the fucking school gates with my little brother, and I was like, look, you're gonna tell me who it is. I'm gonna fucking talk with him. So he came to the gates, right? And my brother's, oh, it's that kid. So I went up to that kid, and I was like, hey, buddy, can I have a talk with you? I was being, you know, I was being a nice guy. I wasn't being a fucking dick to him. I wasn't like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you and stuff. I was like, look, buddy, I heard you fucking bullied my brother. What was that for? He was like shitting himself. Yeah, this kid was like shitting himself. He's like, oh, I'm like, sorry, sir. I think I said this before as well, but he was even using the word sir, right, when talking to me. I'm just like a guy, okay? I'm not even a fucking sir. But it's like, hey, sir, I'm like, sorry. I shouldn't have done that, this, that. And I was like, no, it's cool. Just don't fucking do it again, okay? Because that shit's not cool, all right? And I was like, look, give each other a fucking hug. Made them give a hug to each other, fucking Charlie and fucking my little brother. They gave each other a hug, and ever since then, he hasn't gotten bullied, so that's pretty cool. What is his junior high? They're both in junior high. They're both in junior high. My brother is in year 7, and that fucking Charlie kid is in year 8. And yeah, didn't I talk about this? I swear I talked about this in the past. They should be the exact same story that I fucking talked about. I did, right? I'm not too sure, but yeah, I think I did. What are your sister? Dude, my sister. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I can say this, but I'm gonna just say, because she's my sister, yo. She a hoe, man. I'm gonna just be honest, yo. Not a hoe as in like she, you know, fucks around with many different guys and stuff, but like a hoe as in like a hoe, you know, like she's a bitch kind of stuff, like an asshole, I would say, is what I mean. That's what my sister. Because like, here's the thing, okay. Look, she's a good girl, you know. She's a good girl, nice person, you know. But I feel like she's the type of girl who thinks what's the word, like how should I explain this? I mean, she says she watches my stream sometimes, so I mean, if you are, I'm sorry listening to this. I'm just being honest. She's a narcissist, exactly. Narcissist, yeah, she's a narcissist, yeah. She is, yeah. A very big narcissist. So, and very self-centered as well. Very self-centered. She's like, she thinks she's the top shit, you know, but here's the thing. She won't shit on other people. She won't look down on other people, but she will think she is the #1 at everything. And she hates it when people tells her she's wrong. She hates it. She fucking hates it, dude. Eldest bro vibes are legit. Really? No, do you think I give off eldest brother vibes? Maybe I do. But yeah, legit, like. So, like, I was having dinner with her, I guess about first month in, maybe, ever since I joined Holo. First month in, I was having dinner with her at a fairly expensive yakiniku place, alright? I was like, oh, it's on me, you know, got a new job, I'm feeling fucking very good. Let's go out for dinner, you know. Let's go have a drink and we'll just have like a talk, right? And we were just like having a chat. And okay. So here's the thing, like, when you go, like, well, restaurants in, let's just say North Elysium, right? You don't tip a waiter, you tip the store, right? I don't like that system, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like that system, because when you tip the store, right? The fucking boss and shit gets to take some of the share as well, and I don't think that's fair. I think if you're gonna tip, you should tip the fucking waiter or the waitress. That's what I think. And we were just having dinner, you know, we ordered some nice food. We had some nice fucking wine. We had some nice alcohol. I had a good night, you know, just having dinner. Her telling me about some dude that she's gunning for. And I'm being like, yo, he's giving me red flags. I don't think you should go for him. But then she's like, you don't know anything. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess I don't know anything about this man, but sure thing. Right? She wants to talk to me about all this stuff that's going on in her life, you know. She used to go to, like, a girls' high school, you know, like a girls-only high school. So she told me about, like, the shit that goes on there, how they get bullied, how fucking shit gets resolved in those places. I don't know anything, okay? But it sounded like a nightmare to me. It sounded like a fucking nightmare. Because the one time I had problems, like a huge problem in high school, right? When it came to fighting and, like, between friends and stuff, it was, like, with girls. So, like, oh, man, I'll just tell you what happened, okay? So, like, my friend was dating this fucking chick, right? And, like, he was, like, dating this chick. And this chick, right? She was, like, two-timing on my friend. And obviously, me being, like, you know, a good friend of his, I was like, look, you know, I want to stand up for you, bro. And there's like a bunch of people. You remember, like, messenger group chats that we used to have back in, not even back in the days, like fucking, let's just say 7-8 years ago, right? Messenger group chats. Aniki Miyamor, hey, Hako, what's up, man? Miyamor, what is up? But yeah, so, like, fucking, we were in the group chat, and, okay, we were, like, we were little petty bitches, okay? Even myself, I was, like, a little petty bitch, because, like, we were, like, talking about it in the group chat. But I think that's what we all do, right? That's what we all do. My friend was like, hey, yo, you know, she's two-timing on me, she's cheating on my ass. It's like, what should I do? Everyone in the group chat was like, hey, yo, we're gonna stand up for you. Some girls were in the group chat as well, okay? Because, like, some of the girls were really close to us as well. When they're just with the guys. And we were like, come on. We gotta tell her, man. We gotta tell her that shit ain't right. But everyone's a bitch. No one wants to talk, right? Everyone's like, oh, you know, but, like, I don't want to hurt her feeling. What feeling? She's literally cheating on your ass, man. You gotta tell her. So I was like, okay, look, I'll do it then. I'll fucking stand up. And all the girls that was in the group chat as well, they're like, look, I think you're, like, correct. Axel, like, we'll follow you and, like, we'll like, tell her as well, right? So I was like, okay, fair, we're on the same page. We're on the same page, and we went to talk to this, like, girl that my boyfriend, what the fuck am I saying? Well, that my mate was dating, right? So she was like, oh, you know, like, what's this? And I was like, look, you're like cheating on my mate. I don't think it's that nice, you know? And then, guess what she did? She didn't say anything. She fell to the floor, started fucking crying, and was saying shit like, why are you bullying me? Why are you doing this shit to me? And then guess what happened after that? Guess what happened? All the girls that were on the same page as me, or us, the dudes, they fucking backstabbed us. They were like, hey, Axel, you're being too mean. You're doing this. Like, I was like, what the fuck? I thought we literally confirmed to, like, tell her that she is, like, being an ass to this guy. And now you're taking sides with her because she's crying? I was like, what? Ever since then, I stopped hanging out with them. I was like, I am never hanging out with you girls ever again. But yeah, I mean, that's what happened in high school, you know? She just cried her way to getting, you know, given. And her boyfriend, my mate, he was like, oh, look, you know, everyone makes mistakes. It's okay. And he's like, do you want to just break up if you like that guy more? And she's like, yes, I'm having, like, very difficult times. Bitch, you're 14! Like, come the fuck on. You're 14? Your parents are taking care after you. You don't pay rent. You don't do shit. What are you fucking... I was like, ugh. I was like... And yeah. That was literally my, like, mentality. I was like, what? You're fucking living your life out there. You're two-timing on a dude. You're rich as fuck. You know, you're buying shit that you want at your fucking age. You're 14. When I'm fucking, like, starving my ass every day, eating a meal at KFC. Like, come on, dude. And she's... Yeah. I lost respect for her when that happened. And her friends as well. I was like, look. Like, yeah. And I mean, this is, like, in a, you know, like, co-ed school, let's just say, right? And my sister, when she tells me about, like, the girls' high school, she tells me, like, it's really bad. And I'm, like, listening to it, and I was like, yeah, that sounds real fucking bad, dude. You know? But, yeah, I won't go too deep into it, like, what I heard and stuff, because some of the stuff are really crazy that happens there, but... Honestly, though, I mean, you know... She's just telling me about all this stuff, and we were just having, you know, a nice dinner, some alcohol, good quality meat. It was a yakiniku place. And then, we were, like, about to leave, right? We're about to leave, and she tips the store, like, 50 bucks, right? And I say 50 bucks is quite a bit. I'll say it's quite a bit, especially for her age. She's, like, what? 19, 20? I think she's, like, 19 still. Like, come on. 50 bucks for a fucking 19-year-old tipping a fucking restaurant? That's, like, a lot. How much does she earn? She earns, like, about 30 bucks an hour. She works at a pretty decent place, right? But I still think that's a lot. And I told her, look. And this was because we grew up being poor, you know? Like, you know, you guys might be like, oh, Axel's in HOLOSTARS, he must be rich. No, I'm not a rich person. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not a rich person. I'm a poor person, right? That is starting to make money, that's all. I'm a poor person that is hustling to make money. Now, I feel like you guys should just keep this in mind. Like, if you guys are making a lot of money as well, right? Always remember that no matter what stage you get in life, that you have to look at yourself as a poor person, right? Or, like, you're gonna get full of yourself and you're gonna waste that money, right? Which is how my sister sees herself. She thinks she's, like, rich because she makes 30 bucks an hour. And I'm like, no, Sister Syrios, you're not rich. You're a poor person who grew up in the same poor background as me. Right? We were poor as fuck. We had, like, 1 meal a day. We were super poor. But you're just making a fair amount of money now, right? Act poor to stay rich. Exactly. And, I mean, you can have some fun. You know, famous basketball player, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq was saying, you know, that no matter how rich you get, you always only want to spend 10% of what you have. 10% of what you have. 50%, put it in savings, whatever. Right? The other 40%, put it in assets. Fucking, however you want to make more money with that 40%. Or, like, assets, investment, or, like, buying stuff to make more money, right? And then the 10%, you want to use it for your freedom and have fun. And I told her about it. You should be using money like that, you know? But then she's like, no, but, you know, like, tipping makes me a good person. I was like, makes you a good person for what? Right? They might get money. They might be happy at the end of the day, but they don't remember it's you. It does nothing for you. And, like, the owners that work there, they're gonna take it as well, and they didn't even serve you shit. They didn't even do anything for you. If you're gonna tip them personally. Tell them to come over here. Give them 20 bucks. That's it. Alright? Then you're a nice person. And I was like, tipping 50 bucks without not knowing anything is just stupid. You're just wasting money, I told them, right? And it's just like, no, this, that. It's like, I tip whatever I want. It's my money, this, that. And, you know, yeah, it is true. It's her money, and she has the right to do anything with it. But, you know, as a big brother that grew up with her in a very poor environment, only having 1 meal a day, and, you know, not getting... Because she didn't receive much gifts either. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. She used to be a bitch, okay? She used to be like a literal bitch. She used to steal stuff You know, she used to steal my stuff. She used to steal my parents' stuff. She used to steal her friends' stuff. She was an asshole. I'm gonna be honest, right? But why? Why was that? It was because she's poor. Right? It's because she's fucking poor. She is poor. She didn't get the chance to receive anything. Right? So this was when she was in high school and when I've already like graduated and stuff. I used to like buy her shit. Right? I used to buy her shit when she used to. So there's this thing called the HSC fucking exam in North Elysium, and what that is it's like a university entrance exam thingy, right? That we all have to do. Because you know, I had to go through that without fucking eating food every day. Some days I had to skip out on food and stuff, right? Because I'm poor, obviously, like I said. But I didn't want my sister to go through that shit. So every time after work, take a shower, get home. That was like about 3 p.m., right? And that's when about school ends for her as well. I call her and I was like, look, you want to go grab food? Because she goes to the library to study every day, right? She goes to the library, fucking after school, study. And then, you know, study till like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. And I was like, look, if you want to go grab dinner or like, you know, a meal after lunch, a meal after school, just let me know. I'll fucking buy you some food. And she'll be like, yeah, I like to go eat food. So I'll take her out on a fucking lunch or a dinner. And I'll keep doing that every week till, what was it? Till fucking, what was it? The HSC. Yeah, till the HSC. Now I don't, because she earns $30 an hour. She fucking does fuck all she wants. She goes to clubs. She fucking, you know, she like goes drinking with her friends. She like, she's crazy. I was just chilling in my bed the other night. I was just like texting my friends, just chilling. She sends me a photo of her going out with her friends. Going to like the fucking crane, you know, like an arcade, getting like this huge plushie from a crane game machine. And she's like, oh, you know, I don't have space in my room, so I'm just gonna put this in your room while you're on. And I was like, oh fuck, get that shit out of my room. I don't want that in there. But yeah, that's what she does. She's like, it's good, you know, the mentality she has is very good. She has a very strong mentality where she doesn't let anyone get to her. Like, you know, which is why she doesn't become like a menhera at all. She's like a happy fucking bastard, you know? She's always happy because she doesn't let these small things get to her. She thinks she's number one. She thinks she's the best. So like, even when someone says shit to her, she's like, oh, you're just a fucking, you know, you're just an asshole. I'm good on my, like, it's good, but like, sometimes it's gonna bite her in the ass, right? So I was like, look, it's like good, but like, you have to be humble. You know, you can't be because that's just being, you know, full of yourself, and that's just being, what do you call it? What's the word? What's the word? Like, it's a bit toxic, but what's the word? Arrogant, cocky. Yes, those arrogant and cocky, right? If she's humble, right? If she's humble, can she take criticism? Not really. Now she can't. That's the thing. I love criticism. Here's the thing. Here's the difference between me and her. I love criticism. She hates criticism. That's the only difference, I think, between us. When someone criticizes me, I look back, right? I don't go like, no, you're wrong, you're this, that. I look back, right? If you're wrong, I'll tell you you're fucking wrong, right? If he's telling me some stupid shit, I'll be like, you're fucking wrong. You're dumbass, right? But then if you tell me something correct, for example, when I started first streaming, right? You guys were like, oh, Axel's like, you know, he has a nice voice, he has this, but like, he's not interacting with chat enough. So like, you know, I wish he did. I'm like, you guys are fucking correct. You know, you guys are right. I look back at my own VOD, an hour VOD of me playing that, you know, escape game from the fucking room. I was watching it and I was like, look, they're fucking right. I'm not talking to chat enough. You know, I'm not trying to interact with you guys. I need to fix on that, you know? And that's what I did. So I love criticism. I love it. But my sister hates it. You know, when I tell her, for example, oh, you know, you make a really good amount of money for your age, but you gotta save your money, right? You gotta fucking save your money. Because, like, while you're young is when you're not gonna use money as much. So when you're young, you want to save as much money as you can. You're still in uni. What the fuck are you gonna use your money for? I'm paying for rent for the house as well. You don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to do a single bit of that. All you get to spend your money on is to have fun with your friends and getting food. But you're overspending it for these stupid stuff that you don't need to. You're 19. You don't need to tip $50, right? But she's like, no, it's just a nice way of showing courtesy. You're 19. Worry about courtesy when you're fucking like mid-20s or in your late 30s or like whatever. When you have of a more stable income, you're earning $30 an hour. Like working at a restaurant. I understand, like, you might be proud of yourself. And I would be too if I was your age and earning $30. an hour, but then you need more stability, is what I've been telling her. And no, she lives at home. She lives at home. So I told her she doesn't need to, you know, like spend money at all. She should be saving these money, right? Because when she moves out, she's gonna need a lot of money, right, with her. So I was like, look, you always have to look out for yourself and you have to be humble, right? No one tipped you $50 when you were a fucking, you know, like when you're a little kid and stuff, like, so you shouldn't have to tip, like, you know. If it's like the waiter and stuff, I would understand, but like a store, tipping a store $50 for what, doing their job? No. You know? The only reason you tip a waiter is because they give you good service, right? It's because they serve you very nicely, they treat you nicely, they're doing more than they're meant to get, you know, they're getting paid for, which is why you tip them, right? But the store, why would you tip the store when the store purpose is to serve you good food, right? They're serving you good food. Fine, they did their service. So you're gonna pay for that service by paying for the meal. Why would you tip the store? Is what I try to tell her, but she doesn't understand. She's like, no, it's like, this is, and I was like, no. But yeah, it just keeps coming back and forth. So like, I never, she just doesn't listen, you know? So I'm just like, okay, do whatever you want, but don't come fucking crying back, asking for money. But then even she does, I'll still like give her money. When she's like, hey, you know, can I like borrow money? I was like, here's the thing. Chat, if someone ever asks you, right, if they could borrow money, never lend them money. Okay, so here's one. Never lend them money, but give them money, is what I'm gonna say. Now, just changing your mentality like that would change a lot of things. When you hand someone your own money, you're not lending them your money, you're giving them your money. That's how you have to think about it, because you have to always expect them not to pay you back, is what I'm saying. Remember that motherfucker I told you before I joined the HOLOSTARS? You know, this motherfucker was like, hey, you know, I lost my wallet on the train and left my bag there. Can I have like $50 for like the train fare? And I was like, I didn't know why you needed that much, but I was like, okay, sure thing. And I was like, thank you, I'll give you my phone number and I'll send you the money back, transfer it to you. And I was like, okay, sure thing, cool thing. I called him back later that day. Didn't pick up. This fucking number is not available. And I was like, well, I fucking got scammed, right? I felt shit because I was a pure motherfucker. I was a genuine, pure, you know, little guy. He scammed $50 off of me. Guess what, motherfucker? I'm in HOLOSTARS now, bitch. So fucking suck on that, motherfucker. Hope you're still fucking looking for extra $50 on the street, you fucking scamming little piece of shit. Is what I'll say. Yes, no mercy to him. But yeah, I mean, that's you know, that's what I learned. I was like, well, next time, you know, I'm gonna like hand over money to someone, I'm gonna like give it to them. You know, I'm not gonna expect anything for back from them. But yeah. Ballchalk, thank you so much for the super chat. Like brother, like sister. I guess, yeah, we're similar in some ways, or a lot of ways, but yeah. Hey, Lena, thank you for the super chat. Give this back to Sister Syrios. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Luna Rest, thank you so much for the super chat. Aniki, I'm gonna lend you $10, love you. Look, I'll bring that. Here's the thing, okay? Whatever you guys... Okay, I'm gonna be pretty honest with you guys, okay? The money you guys give me, I'm very appreciative for everything, right? Like I said, membership gifts, super chat, just anything in general. Even you guys watching this, you know, turns into like some source of revenue, right? So I very much appreciate it. Now, what do I use my money for mainly? Behind the scenes information I shall give you. A lot of things I use my money on is the music projects that I've been cooking up. And I don't bitch on prices, okay? If someone asks for a fair price, I won't be like, can you do it for a cheaper price? I don't do that. If someone asks for a fucking price, I will pay. I will fucking pay if you ask for a price. But here's the thing. If I don't think your work is, you know, up to, let's just say, the price, then I'll obviously say no. Okay? I can't be kind to everyone, okay? I need everyone to be humble like I am, right? If you're gonna give me some quality where someone does for $300 and you're asking for $1,000, I'll obviously go for the $300 guy, right? Because it's more humble. I'll go for that one. And it's cheaper for me, obviously. Like, that's what I do. But then if I ask, let's just, I know, matter of fact, some of the people that watches my stream, you know, I've asked them for stuff to do. I haven't released anything yet, let's just say. But I'm like, look, I want you to do this for me. Is it possible? Like, remember I said illustrators, clippers, fucking video editors, whatever. People who, you know, shows respect to me. I show respect back to them, you know? And I have asked them to work with me. I'm not even kidding. I'm actually true. I won't mention names until the actual product comes out. But those people, right, who are here and who asked me, saying like, oh, you know, would this be fine? I don't think I've declined it a single one. I don't think I have declined a single one. They were like, oh, I will do this for this amount. I'll be like, yeah, fucking, let's do it. I'm game. Let's fucking do it. That's gonna happen. Yeah. But then, for example, if it's like not really worth it, then I obviously wouldn't. But here's the thing. One thing I don't do is I don't fucking cheap out on someone. I don't go, look, can you lower the price? Or look, can you make it more reasonable? I don't do that. If I think it's too expensive, I just say, look, I respect your options of making it expensive. I just don't want to pay for it. So I'm sorry. I hope you find a good customer. And then I just fuck off. That's what I do. Right? That's what I do. I just say no, don't haggle. Exactly, yeah. You don't want to be rude to them by saying make it cheaper because your work isn't worth this much. No, if they think their work is worth that much, then they're free to think that way, you know? They're free to think that way. It's just that I won't take it up because I don't think it's worth that much. You know what I'm saying? But if they think it's that much, then I respect that. You know, I just let them think however they want. But then who knows, you know, maybe onwards if they don't get any, let's just say, commissions, right? Then they might notice themselves too in the future, being like, oh, a lot of people's turning it down. Maybe it's a bit too expensive. Maybe I should lower it down. You never want to tell someone to lower something down because you never want to change someone just based off of your one opinion, right? You want them to change themselves, right? Here's what I say to people. I don't want people to be like me, right? I don't want you to be like, I want to be like Axel. Or I want to be like, you know, just anyone, you know, anyone that you look up to. I don't want you guys to, like, it's good to have a role model and it's good to have like a hero inside of you and you try to mimic that. It's like cool, but you always want to be the best self, you know, best version of yourself is what I'm saying. You never want to, like, well, it's difficult, right? Like, I wouldn't, like, if you look up to Michael Jordan, you can be like, you could try to become like Michael Jordan, but you'll never be Michael Jordan, right? You might be able to wear his shoes, but you won't be able to fit, you know, you know what I'm saying? You won't be able to fill his shoes. You might be able to put on the shoes, but you won't be able to fill it. So what you want to do is you want to try be the best version of yourself, right? Is what I'm saying. Axel's best version of himself is Alice. Kinda true, not gonna lie. Cute as fuck. Oh, dude, I'm gonna... Like, last time I met with management, I got, like, another fan letter thingy, right? And you remember when we first debuted, we got, like, Menhera Axel or Alice-chan fan art. Do you remember that? And all the boys got it too. Altair, Magni, and Vesper. We all got our... What was it? The Menhera art. My favorite, personally... not gonna lie, was Regina. Not gonna lie. Regina was my favorite. My favorite art of Magni is actually the one between of him and Cagliostro. Magliostro is my favorite of Magni. Overall, I'd say maybe Regina would be my favorite. Obviously excluding Alice, because Alice is best. No cap. But yeah, anyways, I got a fan letter from the artist. I think all the boys follow her. Her name is Rei Kisaragi, I think. The artist's name. And she drew me like a little art as well. Like a little art on like this like checky thingy. And it was so cool. It was so cool. I want to put that in my phone and walk around with it, but then I think like some people are going to be able to look at it and be like, oh my god. Now that I've talked about it, I can't do it anymore, matter of fact. Because if someone sees it, you guys will be able to dox me, right? Oh, that's Axel's! But yeah, it was very cool. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you guys, lovely fans, do for, you know, us. Not just me, but for the boys as well. It's amazing. Thank you so much. What a nerd. Come on, what a nerd. Life is much better when you geek out on the stuff you love. Even the craziest, even the biggest people on this earth geeks out on stuff they love. Why? It's just because it's healthy, right? It's healthy for it. It's healthy for the mindset. why would you want to act tough and not geek out on the stuff that you love, right? I understand there's pride and there's like embarrassment and stuff, but how would you ever be happy in life if you have to hide true happiness? It's like saying, you know, people says, right, when you look for your partner, look for someone that will love you to like whatever you do. Maybe not the bad habits like, you know, gambling or alcoholic problems or like drug abuse, or maybe not those stuff, but like if you're just thinking it's like because it's for example, oh, because I'm a huge otaku and I watch anime and a lot of people think it's cringe. Don't fuck that, man. Why? You know, like if your partner is not gonna appreciate what you like, then why would you want to make them your partner in the first place, right? Your partner is there not to have sex with you or not to suck you, you know, but they're meant to be there for you, to emotionally support you and be there for you all the time, right? Is what I'm saying. Right? That's true. Am I right? Am I not fucking right? Am I wrong? No, right? That's not very say-so. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not very say-so. I'm sorry. But like, yeah. Regardless if it's like a male or female, you know? Like, they're just meant to be there to emotionally be there for you, physically be there for you, you know, take care of each other, and, like, bring yourself to the next stage in life, right? That is what a relationship is all about, right? Right? Why do people date? To take their relation to the next level, right? That's why you guys date and stuff, right? Like, I don't really fucking know, because, like, I've never properly dated anyone, right? So, like, I don't, like, I'm gonna be honest, I have, like, no experience. I'm, like, very bad with these stuff. But, right, people always say the one without the experience gives you guys the best advice, right? That's what they all say, right? Emotional mutuals suck, I understand. Okay, yeah, maybe we can say that. I mean, they're there for, you know, the, you know, well, let's just say pleasure as well. Okay, can I say something, like, honest with you guys, though? I don't know if I've mentioned this, but, like, I personally, right, rather the hugging and kissing stage more than the actual stage. Me personally. Is it just me? I think it's much more comfortable, much more chill. Just like hugging, you know? It's so much more chill, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Soul, thank you so much for the super chat. What's this? $81 and wait, what is this meant to be like? What's this meant to be? Is this meant to be like a is this meant to be like a Morse code or something? What is it? I don't know what it's meant to be, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Arigato. But yeah, I like hugging and kissing more than the actual you know, let's just say action. I mean, it's just cuter, don't you reckon? It's just cuter that way. And maybe it's because, you know, I haven't, like I said, gotten into like a proper relation. Maybe that's a huge reason why, but like what I think is fun is just, let's just say you and someone that you have interest in, let's just say goes out drinking, gets a bit drunk, you guys end up, you know, cuddling each other on the way home, kissing, and then you guys say, see you later, have a good night. I feel like makes it so much sweeter and so much interesting the next time you meet, right? And it builds the hype up, right? When you take it to the actual action too quick, you know what I'm saying? It's just too quick. Why would you want to save excitement, right? You know what I'm saying? Honestly, base take, I miss those days. Yeah, see, it's like once you get to like a stage, like you're gonna miss it, which is why like I don't want to miss it, you know? I want to stay prime all the time, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Diggity Dog Dave, thank you so much for the super chat as well. You have good aniki vibes with your humbleness and wisdom. Come eat at my pho restaurant. You don't have to tip at all. You're on a pho restaurant? Holy shit. If you tell me where it is, maybe one day. But then I'll never say when I'm there. So one day, you'll never know. But there might be an Axel Syrios in the fucking restaurant eating. But you'll never know. You'll never fucking know. But one day, Axel Syrios just might be there. You know what I'm saying? Voltron, thank you so much for this. Hey, King, you dropped this strat. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, yo. I appreciate it. Arigato. Thank you. Your brother voice. Your voice. What happened to my voice? What happened to my voice? Something happened? But yeah, I mean, like I said, like, I think it's, like, you know, cool to whatever, you know, to be hanging out with dudes or girls, you know, doing this deed, that deed, whatever, you know, whatever you have a preference. I think it's cool. I think it's whatever. But me personally, I just think kissing, hugging is just cuter, you know, just more wholesome, I think, in my opinion. Hey, yo, Jinjay, thank you so much for the super chat. Aniki Base, I agree with you. Also, pho is, but dude, pho is so good, man. I need to get myself a pho or banh mi, dude. I need to. Watson, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Always keep the love and cuddles. I mean, that's true, you know. You have to come to appreciate, like, all the small stuff, right? You gotta come to appreciate the small stuff. Like, when all you can think about is, like, or when all you can, you know, want from your significant other becomes just the actual action, let's just say, is, like, it's not good. It's not good, you know. But then if you're just with your partner, you know, hanging out with them, holding hands, eating dinner, and then saying, have a good night, taking care of them, and if you're like, if you feel gushed over by that, then you know that you found the correct person. I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, a lot of people here, girls and boys here, right? You guys have liked different people in life throughout the stages of life, right? But then there'll always be that one person that you like more than the others. And when it comes to that person, you're like, you know, I don't mind if it's just, you know, holding hands, eating dinner, and then saying bye to this person. I don't mind it. This is just lovely doing that. But then, like, I think that's, like, you know, what should be the standard, honestly, I think. Well, not really standard, what's the word? Not standard, but, like, that should be, like, normal, right? But then because, you know, all this stuff about being with other people, doing this with other people became so normalized, I feel like, I mean, I think it's totally fine. I don't think, like, one nights and this, that is a bad thing. But I just feel like relationship has become really difficult in the nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Because you hear a lot of people that they're not dating, but they're just, like, you know, hanging around doing this, that, because of this, right? It's just generational change, but I guess we have to just deal with it, right? But I just personally think kissing and hugging is cuter. My opinion, that is. So you don't have to follow it, you don't have to, you know, respect it or appreciate it. It's just my personal opinion. Whatever you guys think is cool. You should be sunning. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Trust me, because I have no experience. Axel Syrios 2033. But thanks, bro. Legit. I honestly think, though, the people without experience gives out the best advice, though. My friends are all like that. They don't have experience, but they like, give my other friends good advice. The ones who want dating gives the ones dating good advice. I think it's because they're pure and they have, like, that, what do you call it, mindset of not getting bitches. So, like, they want to be appreciative of everything. But, like, once you start getting bitches, right, it's like, oh, like, I can do this all I want, haha. And then, like, it gets out of hand, and then they come back to themselves being like, like, what should I do, this, that, right? You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. It's about time. Let me just read the last two super chats, and then I'm gonna redirect you guys into Altair and Magni's karaoke stream. Shinichi, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Axel, thanks for the stream. You're very inspirational and adorable. Please never cook again. Make sure to fucking cook your meat, guys, if you're gonna ever cook. And no, don't worry, I will cook for you guys in the future again. Maybe this time with more of a reflection, so you guys can see the face of mine that you guys have been saying, oh no, Axel's face! Yeah, don't worry. Maybe next time. Maybe next time you get to see my face. Who knows? Maybe next time. Ayo, Pleochrome, thank you so much for the super chat. Time for Axel Syrios to replace Richard Mercer as Nautilussim Love God. I don't even know who this fucking guy is, Richard Mercer. I don't fucking know who he is. I'm gonna look him up afterwards. I'm gonna look him up. Guys, thank you so much for all the love and support today. It was a very short Zatsudan stream, but I had so much fun talking about, you know, a bit of an unusual stuff today. I've never really talked about, you know, relationship stuff or, like, what I like when it comes to those stuff. It was like a very rare, you know, thing for me to do, I guess. But, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, yeah. That being said, I'm going to redirect you guys into Magni and Altair's karaoke show. I'm going to be listening as well. So hop yourselves in there, and we're going to have a nice time. Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for today. I will see you guys maybe later tonight if I feel better. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, potentially doing, like, a Ring Fit adventure stream. And I'll upload my schedule as well. So thanks for being patient and waiting for me. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Bye-bye. Jane.